Battles. It was state playoff action all over the state. KGW's #1 ranked Canby Cougars at home against the Willamette Wolverines. This was the first state game in the 41-year history of that school, and they did themselves proud. Flea flicker Mike Earnhardt throws long to Jamal Wallace. He will go all the way for the touchdown, 14-7. Willamette led. Nobody could believe it. Canby fought back, though. R.J. Larios will go off tackle right here, breaks into the open, follows his blockers, makes a nice move right there, and he is gone. Forget it. 14-14. It was all tied up, but this Willamette team could throw the ball. And how. Rob Lake, the quarterback, watch this, throws a nice one to Mike Earnhardt again. And this was a huge upset in the making. The final, get this, 36-33 Willamette. A shocker. Canby loses its first game of the year. Their season is dust. At Civic Stadium, it was 8th-ranked Wilson against Corvallis of the Valley League. The winners would play Canby. Corvallis in white. Shane McCubbins crashes in from the 1. Spartans led 7-0, but it was all Corvallis after that. This touchdown would give them the lead for good. The pitch to number 33, Aaron Olson. He will rumble and ramble. 40 yards for the TD, just turns it on. He will land on the football when he dives, knocks the wind out of himself, but it was worth it. The final, sweet victory for Wilson, 17-7. The Trojans advance to the second round. Other state playoff games, Sunset winners tonight. LeGrand in double overtime upsets Reynolds. Second-ranked Roseburg beats Milwaukee. Bend over David Douglas. Benson winners against McKay, barely, and Hillsboro winners against Marshfield. Out at Gresham High, the 4th-ranked Gophers at home against Sprague. The Gresham defense has been untouchable for the past month or so. They looked good again tonight. Full house at Gresham, and here's that defense we're talking about. Big stick by Brian Ludwig. That'll shiver your timbers. Big play coming up right here. Gresham with the ball. Matt Lassard, what a season this kid is having. Around the left end, he galloped 50 yards for the touchdown. Gresham 37, Sprague 11. The Gophers keep their season alive. They advance to the second round. They would play the winners of this game. Sheldon High at Tigard to play the Tigers, and I guess you could call that a scream of agony from a Sheldon fan. This is late in the contest. Sheldon in mud-splattered white. Sean Whitlow intercepted by Mike Kincaid. He will roll to the right side, breaks into the free, and he is gone.
KATU Channel 2 presents Channel 2 Sports Extra, a high school football report. Brought to you by G.I. Joe's. At G.I. Joe's, we know the Northwest, and it shows. And by Tom Peterson, the happy place to buy. And now, your host, Channel 2 Sports Director, Steve Arena.
Good evening once again, everybody, and welcome to Channel 2 Sports Extra on this, the opening night of the 5-week playoff season. Gresham rolled through its season schedule with a perfect 9-0 record. Tonight, the Gophers' first playoff test came in the form of Sprague. Gresham on the attack in the third quarter, and watch Tyler Nagel on the quarterback keeper, 10 yards on the play, and it sets up a Gresham touchdown. Channel 2 Athlete of the Month for September, Matt Lassard with the honors, 9 yards and the touchdown. Gresham up at this point 24-3. What a great night for Lassard. He carried the ball for 233 yards and 3 touchdowns. This one goes for 53 yards. Gresham rolls into the second round with a convincing 37-11 win over Sprague. While the lights were on at David Douglas tonight, the Scots and Bend went head-to-head with hopes of reaching the final 16. Bend's main man is 6'4" quarterback Aaron Malinowski. He throws a 4-yard touchdown pass to Scott McDonald, 7-0 Bend first quarter. Then Malinowski turns to his defensive end position and stuffs Chris Butler for a loss. Malinowski does it all. Next, back to his quarterback position. Malinowski hooks up with Shane Gresham. Another touchdown Bend. The Lava Bears beat David Douglas, the final 20-6.
At 4th-ranked Gresham. Defense dominated this baby. Gresham's Mike Strand intercepts Tigard as the Tigers were about to score. This ended in a Gresham field goal that made it 3-0. But Tigard, that gutsy group of young men in green, came back and made it 7-3 in the second quarter. That's Jeremy Asher for the score. Gresham hung tough, twice stopping Tigard as it was set to score. Now with 1:15 left, Gresham is going for the winning touchdown. But no, it's intercepted by Tigard's Jeremy Beard, so there you go. Tigard hangs on and upsets mighty Gresham, 7-3. Now upset number 2. This is big-time Benson's.
And it is high school football playoff time. The second round of the state football playoffs is complete. We'll have highlights next on Channel 2 Sports.
Big night of high school football. State 4A playoffs continue. Only 8 teams remain in the chase for the state title. The big game of the night in Gresham, where the 9-0 Gophers took on Tigard. a team with an 8-1 record. Gresham grabbed the early lead. This is Dean Marlowe with a 35-yard field goal. That made it 3-0 Gresham, but the Tigers rallied to take the lead. Jeremy Asher, 23 carries, 105 yards, and 1 touchdown. It was the only TD of the game, a 2-yarder in the second quarter. 7-3 Tigard was the score. Second half, a defensive struggle. Brian Ludwig, number 42 for Gresham, 17 tackles in this one, but Tigard held on to win the game. 7-3 was the final. They reached the quarterfinals, and the Tigers think they are number 1. Scores: Oregon City rolled past Mountain View by a score of 31-13. Glencoe hammered Marshall 42-13. Roseburg had no trouble whipping Bend. Sunset is one of 4 Metro teams to reach the Final 8. They beat LeGrand by a score of 40-21 at Civic Stadium. And Wilson lost to Willamette by a score of 12-7, and Hillsborough beat Benson by a score of 21-15 at Civic Stadium, so none of the PIL teams have reached the quarterfinals. Boy, it's been a big night for Tigard High School fans, because not only did their football team win tonight, but the girls' volleyball team has reached the finals of the state tournament at the Child Center. Tigard upset top-ranked Barlow in 3 sets. The Lady Tigers lost the first set 15-1, but they rallied to win the final 2 sets 15-13 and 15-11. Tigard will now meet 2-time defending state champion Gresham. The Lady Gophers stormed into the finals with an easy win over St. Mary's. St. Mary's is the former 5-time champion, but they didn't have enough to stop Gresham. The Gophers' Stephanie Warren, last year's 4A Player of the Year, is the star of that team. Gresham will meet Tigard tomorrow night at 9 p.m. in the championship final.
Gridiron tonight, Metro Power Tigard at unbeaten Gresham. Gresham stops Tigard early when Mike Strand intercepts at the 5. No score in the first. Second quarter, the Gophers break the ice. Dean Marlowe nails a 30-yard field goal, 3-0 Gresham. But Tigard comes right back. Danny McGinley goes to Mike Kincaid, 22 yards on the play. McGinley 10 for 11 tonight. This sets up a Tigard touchdown. A couple plays later, it's Jeremy Asher blasting home from the 3. 95 yards on the night for Asher, 7-3 Tigard at the half. Then Tigard does a great job controlling the ball. 3rd and 23, McGinley to Jacob Johnson, 28 yards and the first down, and the clock continues to run. Gresham has one last chance with 1:40 to play, but Jeremy Beard intercepts, and Tigard is headed to the quarterfinals thanks to a 7-3 win at Gresham. The state tonight featured the second-ranked Roseburg Indians against the Lava Bears of Bend High School. Let's take a look at that game.
Come on, Brad, get after him, Dave. Get after him, all over him now. All over him, Tate, come on.
Roseburg coach Thurman Bell whipped the Indians to a frenzy, and they took it out on the Lava Bears. Quarterback Todd Black keeps and scores to cap Roseburg's first possession, 7-0 Indians. Roseburg got it right back, and this time it's Greg Fogel on 4th down, getting it to the end zone with great effort, 13-0 Indians. Bend would do very little on offense. The Lava Bears would manage but a pair of field goals. This one a 40-yarder by Ryan Longwell, 13-3 Roseburg. The Indians went right at Bend all night long. Greg Fogel would score 4 times this night. This one goes 5 yards, and Roseburg goes on to smash the Lava Bears 35-6. The Indians are now 11-0 and in the quarterfinals.
So 4 of those teams are from the Metro League. So next Friday, it'll be Tigard at Oregon City, Ashland at Glencoe, Roseburg plays at Hillsborough, and Sunset plays at Willamette. That's where they'll meet 2-time defending state champion Gresham. Tonight, the Gophers rolled over St. Mary's 15-2 and 15-11. Tomorrow night, Gresham shoots for his 3rd straight state volleyball championship after sweeping St. Mary's tonight.
Thank you very much, Gary Stouts. Thank you very much, Gary Stouts. Thank you very much, Gary Stouts.